Leviticus 5 outlines various scenarios that require sin offerings or guilt offerings. The chapter addresses situations where a person becomes aware of their sin, such as breaking an oath, touching unclean things, or committing unintentional sins. In each case, specific instructions are given for bringing offerings to the Lord for forgiveness and atonement. The chapter also discusses offerings for those who are unable to afford larger animals, allowing for flexibility based on an individual's means. The principles from Leviticus 5 have relevance for us today. Just as individuals in the Old Testament were responsible for their actions, we are accountable for our own behavior. Recognizing our mistakes and sins is the first step towards seeking forgiveness and growth. The chapter highlights the importance of addressing even unintentional sins. Similarly, we should strive for self-awareness and willingness to admit when we fall short of God's standards. The sin and guilt offerings foreshadowed the concept of repentance and seeking atonement. Today we can find forgiveness and reconciliation with God through repentance and faith in Jesus Christ's sacrifice. In situations involving others, such as breaking oaths, the offerings aimed to restore trust and relationships. In our lives, honesty, integrity, and making amends contribute to healthy interactions with others. Leviticus 5 acknowledges variations in offerings based on a person's means. Similarly, our offerings, whether in terms of resources, time, or talents, should come from a heart of gratitude for what God has provided. Just as ancient Israelites needed to confess their sins openly, we benefit from living transparent lives today. Sharing our struggles and seeking accountability can lead to spiritual growth and healing. In conclusion, Leviticus 5 teaches about personal accountability, repentance, and restoration through offerings. Although we don't follow the same sacrificial practices, the principles of acknowledging sin, seeking forgiveness, and striving for healthy relationships remain applicable today. Through Christ, we have a way to find forgiveness, reconciliation, and transformation in our daily lives. May the Lord continue blessing you as we walk through the Bible together in search of spiritual nourishment and growth. I am your servant in the Lord's vineyard, Evangelist Thomas. See you in the next chapter.